You want me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You want me forever, don't care about nothing else. Come change my life for the better, yeah. Stay for a while or forever. Oh, come change my life. Let's go for a ride. Outside the club, we come alive. Let's go for a ride. Yeah, I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna leave so soon. You and me forever, or maybe just for tonight. Do you wanna get to know me? I will give it all to you. You and me forever. Don't care about nothing else.
Hello and welcome all celestial beings to your Wednesday live. So today we are going to be doing free and donation based readings, as well as we're going to have a little chat. We're going to be talking about grief. We're going to be talking about not quitting on ourselves, life, dreams, goals, and all that jazz. As far as the readings go, today's focus is going to be the past life readings that we have already on the list from from Monday. And we're also going to be accepting donations to where you can ask whatever you'd like. And I will take a couple of free questions as well that are not related to the past lives. And you can expect us to stay on today for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. So let's see what we can do and how many readings we can do during that time, especially since we are focusing also on having this chat in relation to grief and not quitting. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, okay? So hello Facebook, come and join us over here at Celestial Guidance by Bebe, where we are doing free and donation based readings as well as past life readings, okay? And we're also having a chat on not quitting on ourselves and life. Okay, so let me get comfortable here. And how are you guys doing tonight? Let's see who's here. We have... Let's see. Hey Shay, how are you? Hi Zaria. Hi Tiffany. Hey honey. Hey Esha. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow the first few people who are here that want to ask questions that are not related to past lives. We're going to go ahead and take your names and take your question before we even have people showing up. So that way I can try to fit you guys in right off the bat, okay? And these will be the free ones. Yes, honey, you'll be able to ask a question. Let's see. Oh, thank you. I've been fine. I haven't had any symptoms or anything. But right before I went to come in, now I'm like, my voice is like, ugh. So hopefully it'll last. But thank you. Hi, Melissa. How are you? I see you're here from Facebook, right? Okay. Okay. So, as I promised, let's go ahead and let's get into those questions real quick. Yes, you can say that, GB. Slowly healing. I haven't really had any symptoms for the past 3 days, except like if I talk a lot, my voice kind of goes. But that's pretty much it. Let me see. Hey, babe, in that pink bucket, I have these little stickers like this. If you can grab them, please. So I can yes, perfect. So I don't lose my place with everyone. Okay, perfect. So, who had a question? I know Honey says she had an emergency question. So we have Honey. Miriam, I know you had a question. What's your question? Let me see. So if you're looking for, so this is what we have right now for the list of, for the list of the past lives reading. We have Jano, Sirius, Kay, Rachel Queen. We have Mary, Kamal, Oceany Chap, Adelina, Sumner, Esha, Zane, Rachel Queen. Actually, I already have her there. Tammy, Sabine, Diva, Mina, Elizabeth 19, Sims, Yeda, Lose Love, I Am Amira, and Blissful Breeze. So whoever comes in first and says I'm here, that will be the order I will read you guys in. For the non-past life free readings, those I'm going to do 4 people. So I have Honey, I have Miriam, and I will take 2 more. I know I saw Esha, and I have 1 more space for a free reading. Who's gonna take that one? Okay, I see Melissa. Okay. All right, so I wrote down your names. I did not write down your questions, so I will still need your questions. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Okay, let me see if I can see your comments here. Hey, Lisa, come over, and Emiliano, come over here to YouTube. Sorry, YouTube, where I can really read your comments and interact with you guys more. Okay, so let's go ahead and see about who is here for their past life reading. Okay, let me write down those questions. Will I get over 60% for my exam and deadlines? So what percentage do you see? Okay. Yes, that's much better. All right. What's Mohammed thinking of me lately? Asha, your question? Hey, Natalie. It's nice to have you here. Let's see. You don't want to. Okay, so I'll take Esha off. Oh wait, why did my spirit guides show me a vision of Oscar during meditation? Why did my spirit guides? Welcome, Natalie. Everybody, Natalie is new to the tribe, so warm welcomes to Natalie. Oh, look, we have 2 Natalies here today. Why did my spirit guides show a vision of Oscar. And then Melissa, let's see what you had to say. Melissa. Now, Melissa, do you have a specific subject that you are referring to? Look at you. How cool is that when you have two Natalies in the same place? We once had two Eshas in the same place, so that was cool. Okay. Hello, Jilly. How are you? Okay, so this is what we're going to do right now, okay? So we are going to go ahead. Let me see. Who is here for their past life reading? Who is here that was already on the list for the past life reading? I'm going to go ahead and mention the names again. If you're here, just say the word here so I know where to find you. And we're going to switch back and forth between those types of readings. And remember that donations do help you actually skip the line. And in this case, actually get your question answered. Hey, Hector, come and join me over here at Celestial Guidance by Bebe on YouTube. This is where we're doing the readings. And you can hang out and have great conversations with all of us. Life in general. Okay. Okay. J-Note, Sirius, Kay, Rachel Queen, Mary, Kamal, Oceanic Chap, Adelina, Sumner, Esha. If you want your past life reading, let me know. Zane, Tammy, Sabine, Diva, Mina, Elizabeth, Sims, Yaru, Loose Love, I Am Amira, and Blissful Breeze. Anybody I mentioned, is anybody I mentioned here right now? Asha, do you want your past life reading today? I feel like I'm yelling. Am I yelling? Like you're so far away. I can't hear you. I forget there's like the mic's like right here. Right here. Can you hear me? I'm right here. Let's see. Natalie donated. Okay. I didn't even know I was yelling. It's the Cuban in me. It just like comes out. I was like, well, Natalie, actually, you didn't technically miss it. I can still add you to the list, but the likelihood is that you'll probably get on Saturday when I go live, because the rest of this week is still going to be past life readings, because as you see, I have a lot of people, but it's also based on who's here, you know? So if they show up, they get a chance to get read. If not, they don't. So if you want to be added, just let me know and I'll add you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to put Natalie here. Natalie, what's your question, babe? Now let me see where Natalie donated. It looks like Cash App. Yep. It looks like Natalie is going first because Natalie left a donation, and then unless there's another donation, it's going to be, actually, no, it's Natalie, you, and then if there's another donation, then we'll go there. And Esha, I don't know if Esha, you're on the list for past life readings. So I'm I'm planning on giving you your past life reading. Unless you tell me, no, I don't want to get read for today. I'm planning on doing your past life reading because you're on that list. Not today? Okay. All right. So we'll hold off on that then. We'll just ask the question from what you said. Why did my spirit guides show a vision? Okay. Jilly, you can be added. So if you want, you can do donation, or you can wait for the next group. But also remember that I am going to be talking to you guys about the subject of not quitting on yourselves, and we're going to be talking about grief. So there is going to be a break in between the readings where we're going to be focusing on that, okay? Okay. So Jilly, not Jilly, sorry, Natalie, I don't take questions like that. Do people think I'm pretty? The reason why is because I don't take part in judgment, and I don't take part in getting people to feel any kind of negative ways about themselves. You know, yes, I will give you a reading. Yes, I will tell you the truth of what comes out. But it doesn't matter whether people are saying, you know, negative things about you or not, in the sense of like, yes, of course it matters because it hurts. But it doesn't matter in the sense of like, does that, what they say, determine your value? That's what I mean. And what they say doesn't determine your value. And I don't like the idea of encouraging you to give into the emotion, the idea of valuing in any shape, way, or form what these people have to say, that or think or feel, because what they think, what they feel is has nothing to do with you. It's a reflection of how they think and feel about themselves. And generally speaking, this is very true. It's a part of them that they still need to work on. And they project that by shielding themselves and acting out and treating others poorly and judging others in a negative way. So a question like that doesn't seem right to answer, because it feels like I'm encouraging the idea of, yes, let's take what they have to say into consideration, and we shouldn't. What, you know, what you think of you is what matters most. How you feel about yourself is what matters most. And that's what we should focus on, not necessarily focus on what they think and how they feel. So if we can perhaps get some guidance on how to handle the situation, or maybe we can ask something along the lines of, how can I not let myself be bothered by this, or something along those lines, that we can do. But that specific question, it is not a healthy question to dwell into, and for me to go into an answer for the reasons I just stated. All right, honey. So let me know if you want to rephrase it, if you want to ask it in a different way. Otherwise, we're going to ask it in a way that it's going to bring you the best guidance on how to proceed with the situation. Okay? All right, let's look here at the comments real quick. And Jelly, I did mention, okay, good. Exactly. Thank you, Jelly. Thank you. I'm so sorry to hear that, Natalie. Natalie, you're gorgeous. People will judge regardless. You do you lovely. What Honey is saying is such a very, very true statement. You know, people are going to judge. It doesn't matter if you're Marilyn Monroe, if you are J-Lo. It doesn't matter. There's going to be people who think you're beautiful and people who don't. There's going to be people who, you know, and you're beautiful. And that's what you need to know. You look at yourself in the mirror and you say, I'm beautiful. I love myself. Flaws and all. Regardless of what I look like, it doesn't matter. I'm beautiful because of who I am. And that shines through. Thank you, everyone. That makes sense. Okay, I'm glad it does. I'm glad it doesn't upset you that I wouldn't answer a question like that. It's what you think of yourself. What negative things they say about you is what they see in themselves. You could be Princess Diana, thank you, Tiffany, and you will get negative comments. Some people just enjoy hurting others, unfortunately. They think it's funny. They think violence is funny. They think, that watching someone's reaction getting hurt is funny. Triggering somebody, they think that's funny. And none of those things are funny, but it's what's out there. Miriam says, you're beautiful, baby girl. Bebe, did you ever get my question and wanted to know what God had to say to me? However, you connected him or her. Yeah. I do have you on the list, and I do have your question. So I'm going to put you here, okay? So in this list, you're going to be first. Okay. I know this is going to be a little confusing, okay? So I'm going to explain to you in a second where I'm at. How does Luke feel about me? I feel like he's still in my energy, okay? How does Luke feel about me? Hi, Sean. How are you? Nice to see you here. Lisa says, Natalie, I was bullied for a big part of my life. You are beautiful, and what you think of yourself, what matters. What matters. Some people lash out on others because of their own low self-esteem. Sad but true. Hey, Raj. All right. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the family. This is Celestial Guidance Tribe, where we come here to be supportive, encouraging, and loving with each other. And, this is what we do. This is what we do. So welcome to the tribe. I hope you're considering subscribing and hitting the notification bell and hanging out with us. We go live every Monday and every Saturday and every Wednesday, every once in a while. So do consider subscribing if you're enjoying this, because this is the kind of energy you're going to find here. All right. So this is going to be a little tricky, but I'm going to try to do my best to balance between everyone and everything and try to get to as many people within the time frame that I have. I will be trying to go live again either tomorrow or Friday. I'll see when I can come back on, but I will try to come back on before Saturday and then again on Saturday. Hey, Saz, how are you? Yes, you can get a reading. Just come to Celestial Guidance by Bebe here on YouTube and say, hey, it's me, Saz, from Facebook, and I will put you on the list, okay? Just make sure you come here. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to start by saying the list of who's going first, and we'll go from there, okay? So first we have Natalie, then Honey, and then Kay. So Natalie, Honey, and then Kay. All right, those are going to be my first three. Then I'll look at the donation list and then see if there's any donations. You're going to come after Kay. And then we'll go again. It'll be a donation, a free, and a life. And like that. We'll try to get it that way, okay? Hey, Suman. You can try to get on the list. I think you're on the list for the... Are you on that list? No, you're not. No, you're not on this list. If you just have a random question, right now you're better off leaving a donation to make sure you get your question answered. Because I am trying to do some free, some donations, and the past life. And I only have until 10:30. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so Natalie How does Luke feel about me? Okay, let's see what we get. Water, guys, don't forget your water. Very important. Always drinking your water, okay? Especially right now when we're doing readings and we're connecting. It helps. It helps that energy flow through. So go ahead and go grab your water or grab your drink. Make sure you're hydrating yourself. Grab some snacks, okay? And let's see what we get. How does Luke feel about me? Take a deep breath in and out, Natalie. Okay. Okay, so Natalie, this is what I'm getting for you, okay? As far as you, okay, so I am asking how does Luke feel about you, but this is the information that we're getting all together. So when I'm tuning in to the energies of you and Luke together, what I'm getting is like just a lot going on in your head. It's pretty much like what I drew, which I can't show you there, but I'll show you here. It's basically like this. This is your brain, right? It's like there's so much confusion, so much back and forth, so much. It's like you're going through a downward spiral, in your own mind, right? And this impacts Luke, but doesn't really. It doesn't. It's almost like you're stuck in your own world. Okay, so that's what we're getting as far as Luke. There seems to be an admiration there, but it looks more like he's looking from out in versus being in with you. I am getting a positive read as far as like how he's feeling about you. I'm not getting anything like he's mad or anything like that. If anything, I'm getting like a healthy dose of admiration, kind of a sense of like longing, missing. There's a sense of wonderment, of curiosity of what's going on. Okay. Are you looking to get back with Luke? Because it says that if you are wanting to, it really lies on you. The end decision lies on you. Like, I think that if you really wanted to get back with him, I think you could. I am seeing somebody showing some emotional control over the situation and more of acting on what they feel logically is the best decision versus acting on how they feel emotionally and what they feel that they should do. Well, that's something that you gotta decide for yourself first. Do you even want this person back? Look at all the pros, look at all the cons, and see if I did have this person in my life, would I be happier? If I did have this person in my life, would the relationship actually give me what I'm hoping to get in a relationship? Not just whether I will be with someone I love or whether they love me or I love them, but will you actually feel like you're going somewhere with this person, will, like leading to something? Or are you going to genuinely be happy even if it doesn't lead anywhere? So those are things that you want to ask yourself just to see, where do you stand? Because as far as him, it looks like he does have this admiration for you. It doesn't look like he's in love with you, from what I'm seeing, but it does look like he is curious, interested, intrigued. And I don't know if this is because perhaps you haven't spoken to him, and maybe that's why. Or maybe it, like, sometimes the distance grows, like makes you grow fonder for a person. Maybe that's why. But there's a lot of overthinking in you. So a few deep breaths, maybe some meditations, maybe some box breathing, maybe some grounding, like, grounding, like going outside, taking your shoes off, putting your feet in the dirt, things like that, helping you calm your system down, helping you calm your brain down so that you're able to make decisions, so that you're able to decide what is it that you do want in the first place. Okay? So that is what I am getting for you, Natalie. And now we are going to move on to Honey. Honey, let me know you are here and we'll get started with you. And then after Honey, it's going to be Kay. After Kay, we'll look at the donations and go from there. You are so welcome, sweetie. I love that you're saying that, Miriam. Don't let anyone become a bigger priority than you, your own self, that you are to yourself. I just want to say this physical vessel is temporary and everyone ages and becomes ugly eventually. Hey, I've seen some pretty hot old guys, okay? Not just saying. I have a client. I don't know how old she is. I always feel like she's 50. She's in her late 60s. I know that. And she's pretty hot. She's pretty hot. I know all the older men are definitely turning those necks, breaking them necks. That's for sure. Have a nice night, Natalie. I hope to see you around again, okay? And hey, if you want to stick around, we're going to be talking about grief and not quitting on ourselves, on our dreams and our goals in just a little bit, okay? So if you want to come back after you go do some stuff, you're welcome to join us again. We'll be here for up to at least another hour and a half. All right, honey, I see you're here, babe. Bye. Will I get 60% or higher on my exam? Okay, here we go. Ready? You ready to focus? Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in and out. Towards the computer and me for yes, side aside for no. Okay? Will Honey Drizzle make 60% or higher on her exams? Yes or no? If you can see that, it is saying yes. Okay? So you got a yes from the pendulum. Let's see what your cards say. Okay? Stay focused forward. Don't worry so much about looking back. You know, don't, like, you know your stuff, in other words. Okay? You are capable of doing this. You don't have anything to worry about. Breathe. Breathe. Let's do this together. Ready? I can do this. I can do this. I'm going to get 60% or higher. I'm going to get 100. How about that? Breathe in. I will get 100 on this exam. I will get 100 on this exam. Own it. Say it with power. I will get 100 in this exam. Say it, girl. You're going to be fine. You're going to do good with this, okay? Don't worry. All right, Kay, you had a question. Let me know you're here. And I'm going to go ahead and get to you. I am 54, probably the oldest here. And Lisa, you looking mighty fly. You are looking mighty fly, if I must say so myself. So I don't think we get uglier as we get older. I think we get wiser and get a more mature look. We got to own those wrinkles because we're gonna get them anyway. We might as well own them. Let's see. Kay says she's here. Thank you, Bebe. You're the best. Made me so relieved. You got this. You got this. Right, guys? Right? She's got this. She's got this. She's got to take her bar exam any moment now. And she's going to do phenomenal. And she's going to come here and she's going to be like, oh my God, you guys were so right. I did so good. And she's going to be like jumping for joy. And then we're going to have to do a little dance for her. We're going to start twerking, you know, and everything. Just for you. Just to celebrate. You know, we're just going to have to celebrate. We'll have to bring balloons and be like, you know, because I know you're going to do great. You know you're going to do great. It's just the nerves. It's just the nerves. So we breathe. Breathe. Okay? So you'll be fine. All right, Kay. So I do have you. Let me go back to your question. What does God want you to know? Okay. Yes, keep us updated. Much wiser. Her bar exam. Is this coffee and law? She was asking about her bar too. No. Oh, no, it's not the bar exam. Okay, which exam are you taking? So we're gonna have to throw a party for all these exams. That's what we're gonna have to do. Everybody who had an exam, we're just gonna have to bring balloons and we're just gonna be like, honey, coffee and law, and everybody else who's having exams, because apparently Esha, do you have any exams or presentations coming up? Because I know you also end up having things coming up too. So pharmacy, look, see, we have so many coming up. We'll have to throw a party for you guys. Bring you a homemade cake. Okay, let me focus for real because I'm getting excited here. See, when your projects, we're just gonna have a party. Or everybody's gonna have to. Who's gonna bring the drinks? Who volunteers? Someone's got to bring the drinks, the chips, you know, all the stuff, and we're gonna have a party. And yeah, we'll just have to use our imaginations. Who here has seen the movie Hook? Have anybody seen the movie Hook? They like use their imagination and they have like this huge feast of food and they're like and eating all the food. It's awesome. And then they have a food fight with this imaginary food, but it's like it actually like lands on people. If you haven't seen the movie Hook, you should watch it. It's amazing. I have a work appeal left. Does that count? That counts too. Because when you get that, then we're gonna have Yeah, Hook is really good movie. A really good movie. It's obviously about Peter Pan, but it's, in my personal opinion, the best Peter Pan movie they've made. And it's not cartoon. It's like actual people acting, and it's just really good. Yeah, let's party. Oh, Miriam's bringing the drinks. I'll make the cake. I'll make the cake. You bring the drinks. Who's bringing the chips? We gotta have a party here. You've seen Hook? Isn't it amazing? Isn't it a good movie? And Tinkerbell's just, I love Rufio, Rufio, Rufio. Yeah, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it to know. It's one of those things. You gotta be there. Okay, back to Kay. Sorry, I'm getting excited. Hot chips with honey and Barbie. Okay, I gotta stop reading the comments. I gotta stop reading the comments. Okay, Kay, let's focus. I'm sorry. I'm getting caught up in all the fun. Okay. All right, Kay, let's take a deep breath in and out. All right, I wish to communicate with your higher self, Kay. So, Kay, your question is to God. So, God, whomever God is at this moment for her, any messages, anything you want her to know or she needs to know right now. Okay, I'm seeing something. Can't quite make it out yet. Let me see if I can draw it. Not that I can draw. Okay, I'm seeing a rocking chair. Okay. This is interesting because now we're asking about God. We're asking to God, what message does he have for you? And what he's showing me is like a cornered room, like the edge of a room, like say like that's the corner. And then there's a chair, like a rocking chair in front of it. And there's a spirit in that rocking chair. And it's an older woman. She's presenting herself as a grandma, but she didn't say she's your grandma. It's almost like she is just acting in that format. I'm getting this like swirl of energy where it looks like it feels like either in meditation or in your sleep you are traveling into the spirit realm. Okay, the messages that you're seeking are there. What you're being guided to right now is to have a conversation with this grandmother. Okay, so the spirit is not like a spirit of someone who's passed away. It's almost like a guardian angel, but she is coming in the form of a grandmother, an older, wiser woman who is really there to give you guidance above everything else. I'm hearing that there's no judgment. There is no, she's not here to tell you how to do things right and what you've done things wrong, but more so to help support you on the path, because it looks like you are on the right path. And it looks like you are going through like a change, like an evolution, like something like a transition. Yes, there you go. You're going through a transition that it's putting you in a spiritual and mental place of understanding way different than you've had even up to today. And as you get this, you need to be able and willing to let go of things. And the guidance that you are receiving is to listen to her, because she's going to help guide you on what are the things that you need to let go of and what are the things that you need to continue to shoot for. She's going to communicate with you through emotion. So it's not so much that she's going to have a conversation of spoken language, but more like a telepathic conversation of emotion, where she will have you feel the feelings of, yes, this is right, or no, we have to let this go. And it's really more of you coming with the questions and leaving with a sense of knowingness of what to do when you go into these meditations and through your sleep. So that is the guidance that you are receiving right now. I know that was like not exactly what you asked, but that is what's coming through when we're trying to connect with deity and saying, hey, what message do you want her to know? I guess the message is really that the guardian angels was sent, a specific guardian angel was sent to help you through this specific transition, and they're there to communicate with you and to help guide you through this, through your meditations and through your sleep cycle. Okay, so and what I'm hearing is, don't expect to remember the dreaming about this. Expect to wake up with a feeling of knowingness of what to do next. That's what you're getting. Okay? So that was for you, Kay. All right. So now that I've read for 3 people, I'm going to go ahead and let me see. Okay. I got you, Kay. Now let's see. Do we have any donations before I move on? Okay. No donations as of right now. Let's look at these comments. I love it. Do you have any favorite chips? I've seen Hook. I love hot chips and I love this. I make apples. That's funny. I haven't tried voodoo chips yet. This is so good. They taste like ketchup and a hot sauce and like peppery and like wow. Add a tinge of sweet honey. Wow, laugh aloud. That sounds intense. That does sound intense. All right. What is her name? I don't believe she has a name. It's not a human spirit. It was more of an energy source. It's like it's showing up in your dreams visually as an older woman. She's showing herself as a grandmother, but she is not an actual person. You know what I mean? So I wasn't given a name. I don't really feel that it is a situation where that will be even coming up. All right. Is it her spirit guide? No, it's not your spirit guide. Okay. May I be added? Mina. Actually, Mina, I have you here for your past life reading. If you want your past life reading today, you are already on the list. Let me know. Gasha. Hi. Welcome. Yes, as an elder. Yes, exactly. And but no, not your spirit guide. It's like for this specific task, God sent a specific guardian angel as in the form of an elder to help guide you through this transition that you're going through. Okay? No, it's not a spirit, Esha. It's presenting itself in spirit format. It's almost like I'm going to do this just because this is what you understand, but not because that's what they are. Yes, you want a reading? Okay, cool. Okay, so this is where we're at. Now we have, next in line is Miriam. Then we have Mina. And then we have Esha. Gasha? Okay, so, or Geisha. Geisha? We'll call you Teddy. There we go. Teddy is easier. So Teddy, in order to make sure you guarantee yourself a spot to get read for, you need to leave a donation. If you don't leave a donation, then we are going to be going. Yes, Esha, that is correct. Okay, if you don't leave a donation, you can be added to the next group that we create. As of right now, I already have my first group set, and then we'll create a new group when we are done with this group. But we are going to be having a discussion in the middle between the two, so we'll see how much time we'll have. Okay, I will be back either tomorrow or Friday for more of these free and donation based readings, and again on Saturday. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I said we're gonna start with Miriam. There you go. Okay. Miriam. What does Mohammed think of me lately? All right, let's see what we get, okay? Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in and out. Okay, Miriam. What I'm getting so far all right. What I'm getting so far is that at this moment right now, he hasn't made a decision, period. He hasn't made a decision to go or to stay. He is not ready to say goodbye forever, but he's also not ready to come back to you. Okay? I am seeing him more and more distant, if that's possible. Like, I wish I could have the camera this way so I can show you. But it's like, so as I do the auto drawing, you can say, what it looks like here is like they're pulling away, right? They're still in the same space with you, but it's like they're pulling away. There's I see you in the same place as when things started with you, but I don't see him in the same place. Now, I don't know about action. Okay, you know what action might happen? They might set some very strict boundaries with you. Okay, I'm getting the King of Cups here, showing more of wanting to act on emotions. Where does he stand right now, though? Okay. I'm going to pull one more card out, okay? But I'm getting a very neutral type of answer from him. I'm getting, I don't know. That's the answer, what I'm getting. What does he feel about towards you right now? I don't know. He seems to be in a state of confusion, in a state of wanting to make make a decision, but not making one, not feeling ready to make one. And you start, trust yourself, push your fears aside, and take a leap of faith. This is what you're getting. Take a look at this. See if there's anything here that resonates with you. Okay. It's almost like he's the one being guided to take a leap of faith. But right now, he's not, something has him paralyzed. Something has him like stuck where he doesn't feel like he can make a decision one way or another. So that's what we're getting from him today. Okay. The gate in the background. Do you want me to take a picture of it? I can take a picture of it and send it to you. Let me do that. In case you do decide you want it. Let me take a picture. So guys, if you're not already with me on Facebook, make sure you send me a friend request on Facebook at Bebe Meeks. Here's how to spell it. This is so that we can get in touch. If you like things like this, where I go ahead and I take a picture of one of your readings and I send it to you. Or you can also get in touch with me on Instagram at Celestial Guidance by Bebe. I try to be as available as I possibly can to answer any questions that, have discussions with you. Again, it's just to get to know each other better on a more personal note. I won't be harassing you, but if you want to reach out to me, you'll be able to. All right. So, and don't forget that there's a free giveaway happening. In order for you to participate, go into the description below, because there we have everything that you're going to win and how to participate. So come and make sure you are joining us there, because that is how you are able to get a whole bunch of gifts that I'm going to be giving away for this free giveaway. Okay. And now we are going to be moving on to Mina and then Esha. Let me take a glance here. Okay. See who's here. Oh, hey, Jano. How are you? It looks like these boundaries are more of him closing himself off. versus something that I'm telling you what you can and can't do. The Rock Diamond. Who's the Rock Diamond? Well, hello, the Rock Diamond. Welcome to our tribe. Yes, I have you here. So you are okay. So this is how we have it. Okay. I don't want to get confused because last time I got confused. Okay, so we have Mina right now for the past life reading. We're about to do that one. Mina, you're still here, right? Yes, Mina's still here. Okay, so we're about to do Mina. And then after Mina, we're going to do Jano. All right. Exactly. He doesn't know how to feel. But it's also like he feels like because he doesn't know how to feel, he's closing himself off. All right. Okay. So, Mina, Esha, Jano. That's the order. Mina, I'm going to write that down so I don't get confused. Mina, Esha, Jano. Okay? Then we'll have, if there's a donation, we'll do donation. If not, we'll go again, past life and free, and then like that. Okay? Mina, I see you have here a question. I have you here for the past life reading, not for the question. Do you want to not get your past life reading and instead get the question? If you want the question instead of the past life reading, just let me know and I'll scratch you off from the past life reading and answer the question instead. Or you can get the past life reading and then ask that question sometime on Saturday or sometime between now and then. Let me know how you want to proceed. Okay. All right, so I'm taking you off that list. Let me see the time. Okay. Okay, this is what we're going to... Okay. Remember, guys, I am limited to the next hour, okay? Let's answer this question. Let's see. What are Fahad's current feelings for me and his future actions? Fahad and Mina. Okay, let's see what happens. Take a deep breath in and out with me. All right. So I asked 3 different ways. Um, how does he feel about you? And what is future plans? More so focused on how he feels about you. And so is he interested in you romantically? I got yes. Okay. As far as future plans, it does look like he is interested in approaching you, and it does look like he's approaching you in a not just a temporary like let's date thing, but it looks like he wants something more serious, something more long term, and just kind of like a fresh start for himself. That being said, I'm not sure you're ready. I'm not sure this is in your best interest. Like, it looks good from his point, but as far as your point, it feels like I feel like you disappear in him. Like you lose yourself in love. You know, like you can get so caught up in the relationship and the person that you're in with that you lose who you are. You stop doing the things that you love. You stop doing stuff for yourself and you start focusing on them, and it's all about them. So all I have to say is I just want to kind of put it out there very gently. You know, if you choose to pursue this person, if you choose to get with this person, know not to allow yourself to lose yourself completely in that relationship. Remember, you're still relationships, in order for a real relationship to work out, you are responsible for your happiness. They are responsible for their happiness, not you. Okay? And you need to continue to live life, do the things that you love to do, continue to pursue your dreams, continue to, if what they want doesn't go with who you are or what you want for your life, put you first. Well, I think it was Miriam who said, earlier today, don't allow anyone to become a priority above you. So just keep that in mind with going forward with this. I don't feel like the relationship is going to be something that is in your best interest. But I'm not here to tell you what to do. You just ask how he feels about you. I do see that he is romantically interested in you, but I just feel like you're going to get a little lost in it. And I mean, we all do that at some point. But yeah, I'm just giving you the heads up. Okay. So that's what we got for you, Mina. All right, let's see. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. All right. So, hey, Mary, I actually have you here on my list for the past life readings. You let me know if you rather ask the question you have tonight or if you want your past life, okay? So we have Mina. Now we're moving on to Esha. Okay? Why did my spirit guides show a vision of Oscar? All right. Okay, so Esha, you ready? Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in and out, and let's focus on you, okay? So, deep breath in and out. I wish to connect with you, Esha, with your higher self, with your spirit guides. I wish to connect with your spirit guides. So, our question is, why did you guys give a vision of Oscar during her meditation? What is the purpose of this? Okay, so this is what you're getting, Asha. So it looks like it feels kind of like a riddle. It feels like the answer is not for me to give to you, but for you to figure it out yourself. Okay, it's part of why. So here's what you're getting. Look into his eyes. What did you see? What do you see? Okay, look into his eyes. What did you see? What do you see? So if you closed your eyes right now and you pictured him and you look into his eyes, clear your mind, clear your energy, relax. And what is it that you see? Then they showed me, your spirit guides showed me a vision of you guys going like this, right? So you put your arm up like this, and he reaches out and puts his hand like this in front of yours. And you guys just have a moment where you are in silence and you're connecting. And this is what your spirit guides say to tell you. A reflection of what's in you, it's in him. That is what your focus should be on for now. So there is something you see in him, that what it is actually, it's a reflection of something that's within you that needs worked on, okay, that needs focused on. And so you are being guided to look at him from a deeper perspective and see where are you within him. Okay, that's what you're getting, Esha. I'm going to take a picture of this just in case you want this. Okay, do you want this, Esha? I'm going to write your name here. I'll have it. You know how to get in touch with me. Let me take a picture. Okay, so now we're going to go on to Jano. All right. Hello, could you please describe whatever you can about the next woman I have a relationship with? Okay, one more time. I'm going to say this, guys. So I have you here on the list for past life reading. You are welcome to have the past life reading, or you are welcome to do the question you're asking today. You can hold that question if you'd like, and I can answer either sometime between tomorrow and Saturday, or you can get it answered today. Let me know what you want us to do, and we'll do that. Yes, and we'll do that, okay? I don't actually think I'm going to have time for a second list. Actually, I don't even think I'm going to have time to talk about what I wanted to talk about, to be honest. So what it looks like I'm going to end up doing is completing as much as I can for this first list. And then I'll be back again either tomorrow or the next day to talk about this stuff, because you know what, guys, I really do feel that you guys need to be hearing about dealing with grief and not quitting, because I'm seeing a lot of comments on Facebook. I'm seeing a lot of comments on other people's videos. I'm getting a lot of phone calls of people who are dealing with grief in one shape or form, whether they call it grief or not. And they pretty much give up. They pretty much give up. And I feel like this is an important subject to discuss, because this is something that you don't even realize that you're quitting, but your actions are quitting, even if your words are not. And so this is something that I feel very strongly about, and it's something that it keeps showing up. So I might just make a video specifically on that. And then if you guys stay till the end, then I'll do some free readings. I think that might be how I will approach it, because I do want to make sure that we touch on that subject and really discuss it and have an open conversation about it. And you can, guys, ask your questions if there's something that comes up for you. So that's really what we're looking at. Hey, Santiago, if Santio, I'm going to be live on Facebook tomorrow. Okay. If you want to get a reading, you can hold on to that question till tomorrow. I'll be live again on Facebook tomorrow to take Facebook questions specifically. Okay. All right. So, Jano, what do you want us to do? Which question do you want us to answer? Today's? Okay. So I'm taking you off this list, okay? All right. And let's answer that question. So we have Jano. Let me see. Okay. Let me take a look here so I can let you guys know what we are dealing with. Melissa, are you still here? Okay. Let's see. Okay, if Melissa's not here, I'll take one more question if we have time after Jano. Okay? So Jano wants to know, it's a very important topic, and honestly, people don't want to talk about it. So somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to, talk about the elephant in the room and, bring it up to our attention that, hey, it's happening and we can't let it happen. We just can't. Can you please describe whatever you can about the next woman I have a relationship with? Okay, let's see. Take a deep breath in and out with me, honey. Deep breath in. Out. Next woman Jason will be with. What is she like? Yes. Okay. Well, it looks like the next relationship you're in, it's actually going to be a really good relationship, okay? So before I even flipped any of the cards, what I was getting was that she was tall, right? And I was like, okay, tell me more, right? And I got that she was going to be very grounded, very much so about logic and just very grounded, not like just very grounded. That's the best way I can describe it. Like her energy feels very centered, very I know what I want, very goal oriented, like that, right? Then interestingly enough, the cards that came out is that one, you got the World, okay, what the world is showing somebody who is like someone who triumphs over things, someone who is a goal-oriented person, someone who is going to go and take action on things and be successful at it. And not just take action, but be very tactful about the actions they take. Like they're very thoughtful about the way they go about things. With the King of Wands here, it again shows that I'm going to analyze the situation before I jump into it. So you might find that this person is someone who moves very slow into the relationship. She's not somebody who is just like going to meet you and then you guys are together. This is going to be somebody who is going to take their time, you know, getting to know you, take their time moving in each stage of the relationship. Just very tactful. She takes a lot of things into consideration. And then we got the Three of Pentacles showing that this person is willing to work hard for what she wants. She's willing to not just work smart, but also work hard. So you are looking into a relationship that actually looks like it's going to be a long-term situation, but it is going to start slow and gradual and move on from there. Let me see if I can get anything else as far as a description of personality. Okay. All right, this explains things. Okay, so you also get the Three of Swords, right? The Three of Swords is showing that this person has dealt with a heartbreak, a major heartbreak, a betrayal, right? So there goes, that explains the why they move so slow. You know, I also feel like this person, and I don't ever do this. I don't think you guys have ever heard me say anything like this. But I get the feeling that this person is actually going to be some form of earth sign. I feel like they're going to be a Virgo or a Taurus or something like that. Don't quote me. I don't know. First time I've ever said this, but I get this very strong, like earthy feeling from this person. Very analytical, you know? So, and just to give you the heads up, that 10 of Cups, if there's a happy type of relationship, this is it, okay? So it looks like your next relationship is a good one. Just be patient with it, okay? So that is what we are getting for you, Jano. All right, Melissa, I see that you are here. So we're going to take your question. Let me take a look at your question here. Oh. Hey, Hector. All right, let's see. Where did I put your question? Here it is. So your question, Melissa, is, will anything good come my way? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a few cards from different aspects of your life and see if we have anything specifically coming forward, okay? How long are you here for, Bebe? Today, this will have to be my last reading. I have to start putting, even though my daughter's not in school right now because of the whole COVID situation, I still have to start putting her to bed at a decent time, and I'm home. Like, my boyfriend's not home at the moment, so he can't put her to bed. So, yeah, if I don't get off the line and go and tell her she has to go to brush her teeth and go to bed, she ain't gonna do it on her own. She'll just play Minecraft the whole time. You guys know, kids. Or Roblox. I think she's playing Roblox because she can't play Minecraft when I'm on live. But I will be back tomorrow or Friday. But more buts. I really want to have this discussion with you guys about not quitting on yourself, on your dreams, on your goals. I want to talk about grief and how it impacts us and how we can work through it to live our life, to be able to take our control over our life and our future. that's a subject that we're going to discuss. So the next time you see me live, we will be discussing that, period, point blank. Very important. I feel very strongly about that. If you're watching me on YouTube, the next time you see me, even if it's Saturday, that's what we're going to talk about. Then we'll do the readings at the end. Okay. All right. So, Melissa, take a deep breath in and out with me. So, Melissa, let's look into love life. See if we have anything coming up good. Okay. Not so good. Okay. We have some work going over there, okay? It looks like you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed in that department. It looks like you're feeling like kind of stuck and not sure what to do. Let's see. Let's talk about finances. Anything good coming financially for Melissa in the next month? Yes. Okay. So financially, yes, you are actually. So first, the Knight of Wands is what showed up, right? So financially, we saw the Knight of Wands, and this is saying focus forward. Focus forward. We're making progress. We're going to move forward. Okay. Keep doing. If you're not doing spell work, do some spell work. If you know, and I don't mean spell work. I mean, focus your energy, whether it's a candle, a prayer, an intention, or physically going after that, whatever that is. But it feels like it has a spiritual sense to it. It feels like you need to believe in it. Okay. And that's what I mean with like, do something to push this energy forward. All right. Because even though you're moving forward, you're not focused on the future. You're not focused on that movement forward. You're kind of like stuck here in other emotions. So let's close that chapter and move forward. Okay. And then you got the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is one, new beginning, and two, talking about financially. And again, keep looking back. Keep looking back. We gotta not look back. Okay. What happened. What's done is done. We got to stay focused on the future, focused forward. Okay. So that I am seeing something good, more opportunities coming your way. And yeah, you can have a new start, financially speaking, maybe a new job, maybe, you know, just a new opportunity altogether. Okay. All right. So we looked at love. We looked at finances. Let's look at health. Okay, health looks like you need to be taking care of it. Okay, it's telling me to tell you to look at all the pillars of, like, it's looking at physical activity, it's looking at diet, like what you actually put into your body. Okay. Yeah, and once again, it's just feeling like it's too overwhelming. I can't work on it. I don't have the energy. I don't have the time. But you do. Okay. We got to make time for what's important. And your health is something you should prioritize, even if it's just making a point to when you go to eat, what are you eating? What are you putting in your system? If you're a smoker, if you don't, like, what are your habits looking like? Are you drinking too much? Are you smoking too much? What's going on? Prioritize your health. Okay. And now let's look into family. Actually, let's look into spirituality real quick. All right, ready for a new set of awakenings? Again? Okay. Okay. So where you are having good news is in the financial department. Things are going to get easier and better in that perspective. Everywhere else, you're just there's just so much going on that it's hard for you to even focus on this financial thing that is coming towards you. So what you are getting here with spirituality is the Tower. Okay, we are looking at, good night, Lisa. Thank you for coming and hanging out for a little bit. Hopefully I'll see you again either tomorrow or Friday when I show up again. Obviously with the Tower, we are looking at your foundation as you know it collapsing, which is kind of what you're going through already. Okay, so now we are like gonna be rebuilding, but it's saying take your time with this rebuilding. Take it slow. You don't have to do everything all at once. One thing at a time. Be patient with yourself and you will get there. Okay, you don't need to have everybody's support. You don't need to have everybody on your side. Who needs to be on your side is you. You need to put you first. You need to prioritize this stuff and know that financially things are going to get better. And as they get better, your mental health will improve at least enough for you to actually start focusing on the other things that are equally as important in your life. Okay, so that is what we are getting. That was for you, Melissa. All right, so we got through everybody on the list today. Yay! And I will see you guys very soon to discuss everything we had just talked about and to do some more free and donation-based readings. So I look forward to seeing you guys either tomorrow or Friday or maybe both. Who knows? We'll see what happens. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining and hanging out. Thank you for being such an amazing, beautiful tribe and supportive and encouraging to each other. I really appreciate that. And we're definitely going to have our little, party night one of these nights. All right. And until next time, I'll be here providing you celestial guidance. Good night, guys.